Welcome to the press conference of the 9th Asian Winter Games 2025. We have a countdown of 46 days to the official opening of the Asian Winter Games in Harbin 2025. So we are organizing the second press conference today to brief you the preparations and also answer your questions. Present with us, Mr. Bai Zhiguo, Vice Secretary General of the Organizing Committee, Vice Director Chief, Mr. Wang of the Direction Center in the Yabuli section, and Mr. Liu Chenqi, person in charge for the Information Infrastructure team. First of all, I'd like to give the floor to Mr. Bai to brief us the preparations. Friends of the media, good morning to all of you. It's a great honor of mine to introduce the preparation of the 9th Asian Winter Games to all of you. We are only 46 days to go to officially kick off the 2025 Asian Winter Games in Harbin. We have gradually started the preparation as well as the testing for all the venues and the other infrastructures. Today, we are in a very crucial stage to move towards the official running of all the infrastructures, and all the work is on the go. For example, we have upgraded the equipment as well as the venues. As of the 30th of October, we have already completed all the reconstruction and upgrading of all the catering as well as the reception venues, and we have also run an evaluation process for the security conditions of the venue. We have also upgraded the firefighting conditions and equipment. We have also carried out real-time monitoring of the environment-related elements, and we have made it qualified according to all the requirements related to the environmental protection. We have also upgraded the network for electricity and water supply. We have also rearranged the section in Yabuli, for example, the railway station, the railway system. Currently, the 6 lines are already prepared and ready to operate officially. By the 24th of January 2025, we're about to put into operation the above-mentioned network. And then for our headquarters, we have, first of all, clarified the responsibilities of different parties, and we have created this direction system for the organization of the games. We have different dedicated teams, organizing groups, direction centers, 7 guaranteeing groups. For the main direction team, they have a platform based in Harbin, and they are in charge of all the basic guidelines for the organization of the games. In different service venues, we have also equipped the venues with our teams of people. For the venues, we have the teams in charge of that. They are in charge of the preparations before the games and the management and maintenance during the games, as well as the restoration after the games. So thanks to this team, we can find answers to 80% of the questions and challenges. First of all, we would like to make our teams more professional. We have trained them, and also we have organized the many exercise scenarios. Starting by October this year until January next year, we will organize in total 14 games as the testing games, so that we can cover all the venues that are ready to be used during the official games. With this drilling exercises, we can make our team more professional and better skilled. And today, with the organization team, we have already completed ice hockey, curling. In total, 7 events for the testing games. And for the service guarantees, we are also ready. In the airports, railway station, the customs exits and entry, we have created our routine and procedure. We have also set up the convenience measures. And we have also a system online that has been put into operation since the 6th of December. We would like to make sure that when all the athletes come to our province, they would have the fastest entry into the province, and also they can have the greatest amount of convenience. We will also make sure that whether it's for airline transportation or it's for railway transportation, we can also give our guests the maximum convenience. We will also increase the shuttle transportation choices between the 2 sports sites, namely Harbin and Yabuli. We have also prepared a venue for the catering. For example, more than 700 plates, dishes have been designed and put into the venue. And we have also designated 31 hospitals, as well as 15 clinics inside the venue in order to protect the health of our athletes. Number 4, we would like to better the management of our city. We would like to create a favorable and friendly atmosphere inside our city. For example, in major landmark sites, we will put up the logos as well as the flags. And also in places with a huge concentration of the people, we have also put up the boards with the countdown calendar. We have also put up 20 sides of the maskers of the games. Secondly, we would like to improve the quality of city life. We have in total 9 projects. In details, there are 600 plus small programs. For example, with the consolidation of the road surface and also the landscape upgrading programs inside the venue area. And as is mentioned, we have completed the infrastructure upgrading program in Yabuli area. And number 5 is that we have to do a better job in advertising about our games. In different social media channels, we have published many messages and also a lot of posts. The SCIO has also made a press conference about the Asian Winter Games on the day of the 100-day countdown, as well as the other organizations have also organized the other relevant games. In the ice world, as well as on the Songhua River, we will organize different kinds of events to attract the engagement of the tourists. What's worth mentioning is that the ice world, there has been a very huge attraction to the tourists coming from home and abroad. The area will be further enhanced, and it has remained a key tourist attraction. And we will also continue to deliver very high-quality service to the tourists and also visitors to the Asian Winter Games. For example, we would like to combine the Asian Winter Games participation and the visits to the city so that we can combine the sports with the winter tourism. For the foreigners to enter into the province, we will give them more preferential policies to deliver more conveniences to their arrival and departure. the Asian Winter Games give us a stage for the athletes to chase their dreams. It's also a bridge of friendship and connection among the countries. We hope that today, with our hard efforts contributed, we can present to the rest of the world a very wonderful Asian Winter Games. Thank you very much. Now the floor is open for your questions. If you have a question, please raise your hand. And before giving a question, please first identify yourself. First question, please, with the CMG. We know that Yabuli has become one of the important venue areas of the 2025 Asian Winter Games. Could you please give us more preparation details about the Yabuli area? To Mr. Wang. According to the program organization, this time we will organize 3 categories of games in Yabuli. According to the principle of games organization and under the leadership of the organizing committee, we have created the Direction Center in Yabuli area in order to coordinate different aspects of the organization of the games. And this is also to respond to the demands and also to guarantee a sustainable use and development of the venues. We have 2 layers of direction. Vertically, we have clarified our obligations, and horizontally, we have connected the city side and the sports side. Currently, for the sports side of Yabuli, we have upgraded 8 venues of the games, and for 14 hotels, we have also completed the upgrading work so that we can do a better job in receiving the guests. For the city side, we have improved the road condition as well as the plaza renovation of 3 railway stations. We have also constructed a new railway station, which is called the West Yabuli Railway Station. This is a very important condition to guarantee the direct shuttling between the infrastructure station and the venues of the sports. In the meantime, we have also improved the environment. For example, the renovation of the facade of the venues, the lighting improvement, and considering the elements of the Asian Winter Games and the traditional Chinese culture, we have prepared wonderful sculptures made of ice. This is also a way to demonstrate the unique culture of ice and snow sculpture of our province. We, in the meantime, have organized the team to take in charge of the venues. In total, we have 18 teams like that. Currently, we are running the stress test and the all-elements experiments. We are confident that with the test games and also the drilling exercises of all-elements teams, we can guarantee the smooth running of the games. Thank you, Mr. Wang Keshuai. Next question, please. With Heilongjiang Daily. We know that State Council has published a document about supporting the high-quality development of ice and snow sports. Yabuli has been known as an important ski resort and winter games site. So how can you make full use of this opportunity to revitalize this ice and snow sports? Recently, the State Council has published a document, namely the opinions on the promotion of high-quality ice and snow sports. In the document, it is stated that we have to support the development of clusters of ice and snow sports, including Yabuli. Yabuli has been known as a famous ski resort. It's also one important part of the Snow Silk Road. This year, we celebrate the 50th anniversary of the development of Yabli region, and we will make full use of this rare opportunity to organize wonderful Asian Winter Games to the audience and also enrich the options for the ice and snow sports so that we can have a more healthy and more vigorous industry. Apart from the 32 competitions of Asian Winter Games, we also organize specialized competitions for the alpine skiing and the other events. We also have the local games for the younger generation and also for the adults. This is a way to boost the local economy. Second measure is to improve the tourism infrastructure. This year, we have started the renovation project for 4 ski resorts at the level of 5S. We have also upgraded the equipment and the clothing for the ski. We have also renovated the accommodation facilities, the railway, public roads, supply of water, supply of electricity, as well as the heating system, and also for the lighting system. We have made improvements on all those aspects. Today, we have direct connection of railway, like the shuttle buses and the other shuttle transportation options connecting Harbin and our region. This is to make the trips of our visitors much more convenient than ever. The third measure is to enrich the products based on ice and snow. For example, we have proposed a package of tickets to our visitors. They can visit the ski resorts in daytime and during the nighttime. They can also visit the museums, restaurants, catering facilities, and they can also participate in the festivals of skiing. In total, with that package of tickets, you can have access to more than 100 plus events. Number 4 is to improve the consumption environment. For example, to build up the system of standards. In the ski venue, we have set up a reception desk to answer to questions of the visitors. And we have also kept a close eye on the security side. We have strengthened the monitoring measures. If there are complaints, we'll make sure that in the same day, the complaints would be resolved or at least responded to. This is to make sure that when people make a trip to our place, they can be reassured that their trip would be pleasant and also very safe. Next question, please. Thank you. With CMG. Currently, the venue has been put into operation for the Asian Winter Games. Could you please share with us more details about the teams running the venues? To Mr. Bai Zhiguo, thank you very much for your attention attached to this issue. Now we are drawing near to the official opening of the Asian Winter Games. The Executive Committee has attached great importance to the formation of organizing teams and operation teams of the venue. For each venue, we have organized a team. Currently, we have 5 teams like this. For example, the hockey stadium of Harbin and the ice sports and the curling stadium, etc. In total, 5 teams. For the provincial ice sport training center, we have a professional team for the operation. And inside this direction team, we have a person in charge that is called the Director General. He's in charge of all the details and decision making. And from the national administration, they have also appointed people to take in charge the organization of the games. So that is also the backbone of the organization of our games. Currently, we have stabilized the team formation for the daily operation of the venues. In total, we have 5,000 plus people doing that job. And moving forward, we will continue to make some minor modifications on the team formation. And according to the arrangement of the executive committee, we are organizing some testing games. Currently, we have completed 7 of that, and there are 7 more to come. That will be organized in Yabuli area next year by January. In order to guarantee the organization of that 7 upcoming testing games, the executive committee has urged all the participants to stay vigilant and also work diligently to take care of all the work in hand and also obey by the rules and principles. We have to work by the rules. And in our daily operation, we have to be very careful. And I believe that with the hard work of this operating team of each venue, we can present wonderful Asian Winter Games to all of you. Thank you, Mr. Bai. Next question, please. Thank you. With the Harbin Daily. We all know that informationization is an important guarantee measure for important world games. So what are the preparations in terms of the information technology this time, and what is the current stage of progress? To Mr. Liu Chenqi. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to all the friends of the press for your long-term support and care. As is mentioned by our journalist, indeed, information technology has played a very important and indispensable role in the world games. Currently, we have accomplished 3 types of works. First of all is the communication online. We have worked with the China Unicom as our partners to create this online cloud infrastructure and network. We have one cloud data center for all the data systems related to the Asian Winter Games. It's installed in the online cloud infrastructure. And for the 4 networks is AWG. We call it specialized network, and also the backup networks of 4G and 5G. And the third network is the Internet of the games. And the last network is the transfer network for the media. Recently, we have made hard efforts. For the 4 networks and also the 1 cloud infrastructure, we have completed the main body. And it's also put into operation and is running smoothly. All the 5 elements would work in harmony, and they will serve together the wonderful organization of the 2025 Asian Winter Games. China Unicom has organized a team composed of 447 people to guarantee the smooth running of the 1 cloud infrastructure, as well as the 4 networks. That is the first work that we have completed for telecommunication. Number 2 is the construction of all the information system related to the games. We have worked with a foreign partner. This company will organize 4 categories of systems for the management, for the scores, for the publication of the scores, and the supporting system. Currently, we have completed the construction and building of the systems. for the management of arrivals, departures, for the ticketing, all these details, they have been embedded into the system. And for some usually ignored details, like the timing and also the registration of the scores, they have also been included into the system. Currently, we have already completed all the testing games for the sports on the ice and for the snow-related gamings. We're about to organize them later. And also for electricity supply, the power grid, as well as the other relevant work, they have also been considered one of our priorities. This time, considering the organizing guidelines and the real demand of our city, and based upon the recommendations of all walks of experts, we have, first of all, drafted a plan for the upgrading of the infrastructure. We have also been collaborating with the other partners from the other departments. Currently, for the renovating projects, we have already completed most of them. And for the venues, the fields for competition, they are already qualified in terms of the information technology. Thank you very much for your answer, Mr. Liu Chenqi. Next question, please. Thank you. For the media, we really would like to know if the network of internet would be stable so that we can transfer the information without obstacles. Again to Mr. Liu Chenqi, for all the registered media, they are one of our key clients. And for our information teams, we will consider all of you as our VIPs, and we will give you access to high speed network. Previously, I've already mentioned we have 4 networks. For the sports network and also the supportive network. And these two would be extremely useful for you, friends of the media. During the games, for all the people, we will offer 895 optic routes. And there are also many other choices as the specialized lines of optic fiber. There are different options in the menu. I hope that this can be meeting your demand. In our conference center, as well as that conference center in Yabuli, we will give you a strong support to guarantee the obstacle-free transfer of information. We have a main channel as well as a back channel. We will do our best to make sure that these channels will stay available and always stable. We also have the 5G facilities. In the meantime, you can have an exit port of 6G. And to guarantee the normal work of the media, we will do the 3 following things. First of all, the security. Second, the high-speed transfer. And third is emergency response. For the internet connection, we will be collaborating with China Unicom and also work with Anheng Company to set up all the security installations and monitoring system. And for the hijacking and also the other cyber attacks, we will stay vigilant and also immediately respond to the emergencies. China Unicom will offer the 5GA application, which would be largely used to cover the whole venue area. And we also hope that our friends of the media could report wherever you are and whenever you want. And finally, for the emergency response mechanism, we are working with all our partners to draft this plan for the emergency response. In recent days, we are also strengthening the training for the response to emergencies to make sure that once there's an accident or there's a problem, we can immediately get to the problem and solve the problem in the shortest delay. Moving forward, we will organize rounds and rounds of improvement and upgrading, and we will continue with some drill tests so that we can have a better capacity in responding to the emergencies, and we can also respond to the demands of our clients so that there is a delay-free transfer network during the games. Due to the time limit, that is the end of our QA session. I'm convinced that through the Q&A session, you can feel that the Executive Committee and Organizing Committee of the 2025 Asian Winter Games in Harbin are working very hard to present to all of us a wonderful games. We also hope that all the friends of media could tell the story of this preparation and also the upcoming games. And together we can share with the world how China has contributed to the sharing among the world. And later on, after the press conference, you can scan the QR code to have further documentation about today's press conference. Finally, I'd like to say thank you to all of you for your participation. And also, I would like to say thank you to all of our audience. Thank you. That's all for today.